gentlemen, I am relatively unknown actor Ryan Hurst coming to the stage. Hello. Without any further ado, the comic book man, Ming Chen. Yes, he's here. Yes, he's small. Yes, he's arrived.
Hello, everybody. What's up?
You just got here, right?
I did. I was just sitting in that seat not 3 minutes ago. I kept it warm for you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
All right, next, ladies and gentlemen, Brian Johnson. There he is. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing all right. With a celebrity moderator?
Yes, I know. All of your own devising. My bearded compatriot. And then, finally, Mike Zaxvig.
Get up here, Zach Smith.
Zapsick?
Mike Zapsick.
Michael Zapsick.
Yeah. No, it's pronounced Zap sick, like you're sick of
Zap,
it. So
like
Zap
I'm sick of Zap.
Yeah.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
So, but you were on the show.
I was on the show? Sometimes I wonder. Yeah. I think I pissed our
Did you
editor
have
off.
you had a different hair. The hair was different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I took so much shit from him. I was just tired of hearing he's like, nice hair dye. I'm like, all right, fine.
Wait, what? Were you taking the shit and rubbing it in your hair? Is that why you like it? What's that color?
Seriously, I expect low-hanging fruit from this guy,
yeah.
but from you? No, that's unacceptable.
You can expect it from me. We're born of the same cloth. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I have no problem with taking it
It's
from
coming
you.
all at you.
Your time is coming.
So, I prepared some Barbara Walters, kind of questions here because...
Is Mike going to cry?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Well, I would expect so. So, every generation has a sort of zeitgeist personality, right? For our parents, it might have been JFK. For others, it was, Michael Jackson. So where were each of you when you found out that my character of Opie Winston on the mega hit Sons of Anarchy had been murdered? Where were each of you? Do you remember?
Where were you, Ming? Do you remember? Do you remember that moment? Surely you do.
Yeah, I didn't catch it first run, I'll admit. So
What about second run?
I had to watch it on streaming later on. So
How many episodes?
Oh, okay. And
Did you watch a whole series, of course?
Of course, yes.
Oh, did you?
Oh, you
What
did?
about
Are
you,
you,
Mike?
are you quizzing me now?
I was sitting up here when I found out, and my condolences to you,
Okay,
sir.
all right, okay. Well, I've watched and loved every single episode of Comic Book Man. You guys obviously didn't watch.
I reciprocated. In fact, I watched Sons of
Where were
Anarchy
you?
twice.
Yes, where were you?
All through. When
the
the first time I was in my living room.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, he was my favorite character on that show. Absolutely.
Mine too.
I hardly feel anything. Like, my grandmother died when I was in my 40s. I didn't feel as much for her.
Yeah.
And I was close to her as I felt when Opie died. I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Not Opie, but it was so within character, the sacrifice and the it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right.
You realize you're a sociopath, right?
It's not the first time it's been said, not even today, actually.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
not even the first time I've said it today.
Sociopath.
Yeah,
Legendary.
No, I think I was supposed to be working. I was doing something for Kevin. I was like, yeah, I'm going to slack off.
Sure, great. Okay. So, I've seen in, every episode of Comic Book. Where were you, have you seen Bates Motel?
I have not seen
Lady
Bates
Killers?
Motel.
No, nothing. Nothing
yeah.
I've been in?
Did you like Bates Motel?
I'm sorry, I'm moving into a new
All right,
house.
so next,
anyway, moving on.
As you
Brian, let me
probably
just
heard.
say, I love the chick character.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah,
Yeah.
I did. I guess these guys didn't see that either.
You didn't, nothing I've ever been in, so I'm like an unknown celebrity moderator. On
I saw you
your
up
panel.
here, and I
Okay.
love you up here. So
Okay.
that's your greatest role, in my opinion, right?
Oh.
Yeah, that guy likes you too.
It's patronizing, really.
Isn't Bates Motel like rated MA? Like I'm not old enough to watch it. Yeah,
Well, let's get into some deeper questions here.
Okay.
I'm going to ask the question to Brian that everybody here is probably
Okay. Brian
wondering,
Johnson,
which
you're on
is
the
like,
floor.
what's the worst thing you've accidentally dipped your beard in?
All right, well, that's a good question because there are definitely two categories: accidentally, and on purpose. Oddly, the on
No,
purpose.
let's go with on purpose. Let's go
on
with
purpose
on purpose.
is way more disgusting than
Yeah.
accidentally. It was in Ming Wife's lap. Ming's wife's lap, yes. Not even accidentally, on purpose.
Wow. Well, where was I?
That's what she was asking.
Yeah.
Where's Ming? That's what your children were asking. Where's Dad?
I was watching Sons of Anarchy.
I said, you
liar. Very good. I guess the next question is for Ming. So, it says here on IMDb that you're 44 years old, correct?
That's correct.
And you're Chinese.
I am Chinese, yes. Or Asian American, whatever you want to call it.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah.
Why your parents give you such a Jewish-sounding name?
I don't know. She wanted me to sound more Jewish, I guess. So,
okay.
Yeah. But my parents both born in China. They moved to Minnesota, Fargo, or where's Fargo, North Dakota? They went to school there and they met, fell in love, got down. Got down, and then I came 9 months later. God bless them.
In the cold, no less.
Yeah, God bless Joseph and Judy Chen.
Oh,
they also have very.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Really, seriously, and they tagged you with Ming. All right.
They did. Yeah.
That's pretty freaking selfish, don't you think?
Those are a lot of American-sounding names.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you immigrate, you're allowed to, your name is, Hong Shi or whatever. You get to pick a more American-sounding name. They chose the whitest names ever, Joseph and Judy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cliff for you. His real name is Cliff.
It is.
I did not really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ming is the middle name, or Ming
is the middle name?
Okay,
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cliff Ming Si Chen. They gave him the name Cliff. They're like, he'll grow into a robust and strong man.
Yeah.
Named Cliff,
a nice, tall American boy.
Yeah.
At age 10, they're like, we're going to call you Ming from now on.
Yeah, and then they fed me a lot of coffee and made me smoke cigarettes.
Okay.
Bound his feet,
Yeah.
all the stereotypes.
Bring it back to your heritage.
Yeah, this is not a birth. This is not this is natural growth here. It's not a defect.
That hair?
No, the height.
Oh, the height.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah,
You got beautiful locks. I'll say that.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
All right. So as you probably heard, I played Beta on The Walking Dead.
Yes.
And it's a beautiful thing to be a part of the new AMC family. So how awful was it when you found out that they didn't want you guys around anymore? And sort of.
We've been expecting this in season 1. Actually, since episode 1 of season 1.
Right.
So.
But to not be wanted like the sister that Ming didn't know he had.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What was it like for you when they were like, no more, Ming?
I was pretty heartbreaking. I'm pissed, man. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I thought we had a great thing going, man.
Ming loved being on TV so much that if he were excommunicated from the AMC family or his real family, his real family would not see him anymore.
Oh. But I'll tell you, Ming, how much do we all love this man, Ming? We do a lot of these cons together. We all do them together. And, whenever, Ming is like the Norm from Cheers of Comic-Cons. It's like, you walk around and everybody's like, Ming! I remember we were at New York City Comic-Con and you had an entourage of 30 people just following.
It's like Tiger Woods, following me to the 18th green.
You didn't notice they were all homeless and Ming had food vouchers in his pocket?
It might have been. It could close.
Yeah, they love Subway, man. The sandwiches. Subway sandwiches.
They didn't turn their back on Jared.
I thank you guys. I appreciate that. It beats the opposite where you walk around and you're like, you suck.
Right.
Yeah.
But should we pitch a Cheers? He's Norm, you would be Cliff, you know a lot of stuff. You're obviously going to be the Ted Danson character. I'll be that angry Tortelli guy who shows up every once in a while and yells at Carla. Right?
Why don't you just be Carla and cut out the middleman?
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Carla.
I want to be Coach.
You want to be Coach?
Oh, yeah, I want to be Coach.
Yeah, Ernie Pantuso.
Yeah. He was beautiful.
Yeah, he was just so addled and senile. He just stumbled through his life.
That's the
I can't
best
wait
part,
to get to be senile. Telling you people how I really feel about you.
Yeah.
Fine, you've muscled me into it. I'll be the handsome lead of the show.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, well, no, I enjoy. Welcome to the AMC family. They send really great Christmas presents, which we were no longer
not anymore.
Get, so.
I know.
Under the tree this year, it's the AMC spot is just dusty. Spider spinning a web.
I'll text you pictures.
Okay, no, I'm not kidding.
Great.
We all got PlayStations one year. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, that's cool.
So, yeah.
Which he turned around and gave to his kids. Look, Daddy's a great daddy.
I re-gifted it. Yeah, come on.
Beautiful.
Come on.
It's like, kids, this year Christmas is canceled. Daddy's no longer on AMC.
I see we have our ASL, on the side of the stage. It's one of my favorite things. What is the sign for Trump? It's my favorite. I love just saying Trump as many times as I can. Trump, 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 Trump. All right.
No, I like to say poop.
So, the follow-up, the part 2 of that question
Yes.
is, since you guys are so sort of hard up for work, I just wanted to let you know that I have a collapsed septic tank in my yard. If you're looking for any, that needs to be dug up, just...
Are you too proud, mate? Are you too proud to dig up Ryan Hurst collapsed septic tank for work?
Is lunch included?
It is included.
Okay, if it's
Subway.
like if you give me like a double animal style, dude, I'll clean that
all right.
septic tank. It'll be the cleanest tank ever, man.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else we got here. This is a personal question. What the long-standing comic book men, what was the emphasis on the title? Is it comic book men? Is it comic book men? Is it comic book men? I'm an actor. I need to know where to put the emphasis, guys.
Can I take a slight bit of credit, which I don't know if I've ever said it before publicly. The original title of the show was Comic Men.
Uh-huh.
So when they brought it to us and they were starting to do all the promotional stuff, I said, I think people are going to think this is about stand-up comics. I told our showrunner that. I said, it should probably be Comic Book Men.
Yeah.
And he was like, they're never going to change all that promotional stuff. And then they went and changed it.
Oh,
so I'm kind of a hero, a little bit.
Yeah.
But it did lead me to having to answer this question where, like, at the time, I didn't think where the emphasis would be. So, I don't know. Let's figure it out right now.
Yeah, you're a hero to dozens, Brian.
At least these guys out there.
No, actually, these are just people who wandered up. They're like, what the hell's going on up there?
They're trying
Hey,
to
that's
get
Ryan Hurst, and who are those 3 homeless guys?
They're trying to get a good spot for the next panel.
Right.
I do like what you said. It's like, can't they just put the word book in there and make it so much better? And they did it. Yeah.
And we
that
still
was
caught
what-
crap for it.
No, that's why we were on TV for 7 years. If it were Comic Men, everybody would think it was stand-up comics who are taking a lot of shit now with all the Me Too stuff. So we would have been gone. We would have been done.
Yeah. As such, it only took 7 years for that.
It seals it. I'm a hero.
You are.
I'm a hero.
I don't use the word hero very often, Brian, but today, you are the greatest American hero in LA.
Greatest
But this
American
is coming
hero.
from a guy who cleans up collapsed septic tanks. I wonder what he thinks.
Yeah.
Speaking of greatest American hero, when are they going to make a movie out of the greatest American hero?
That would be awesome.
Right? One dude. Yeah, man.
Who's your dream lead in that?
Will Ferrell. With
Yes.
a perm? With a
Yes.
William Cat perm? Are you
Yes.
kidding me? It'd be
He's already got half the
phenomenal.
perm, so that'd be
Yeah,
good.
no, that'd be good.
And if you're an exec producer, do you give William Cat a little cameo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is a true story. Like, I'm never starstruck at any of these things. I saw William Cat at one of these things, and I was like, oh my God, there he is. There he is.
It's Tommy
I couldn't talk to him.
He's still dreamy.
He sure was, man.
Until he turned around, he's like, you don't happen to have a collapsed septic tank.
Is lunch included in that?
Things aren't going well for William Cat, I gotta tell you.
Nobody digs a hole like William Cat.
Hey, man, you can make fun of me for cleaning the septic tank, but it's Ryan Hurst's septic tank, man. Come on.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
come on.
true. That's an honor.
Yeah.
Seriously, go on a taco binge for like a week before you call him up.
Yeah.
He's a vegan, no tacos for Ryan Hurst.
No tacos?
Yeah.
Vegan tacos.
Like jackfruit tacos?
Jackfruit.
All right, jackfruit tacos. Those come out the other end really good. I have
Yeah, they
them
do.
once. Yeah.
They're like the slider of tacos. They're good.
I know, right? Don't we all love Ming? I mean, we used to a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Don't we always talk
We
about
started
weird
talking
stuff?
about like jackfruit tacos.
Yeah. All right.
We got 2 mics here. If you got
let's-
more?
No, sure. Let's go out there. Go out there, buddy. You right there in the blue.
Shirley, step up to the mic, sir. Start it. Kick it off. What's your question?
My question is,
Right to the mic.
You
right
really
the
need to talk
We
to the
hear
mic,
you.
sir.
what's your guys' favorite superhero comic?
Next question. Nobody cares about superhero comics.
We're only at a Comic-Con.
Anything, guys?
Anyone else? Shirley, come on up.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I would have answered
Verboten
you. You come over
territory.
and ask me later.
Who do you feel is the most overrated superhero and why?
Overrated superhero, Mike.
No, Brian is just like losing interest in this whole pen. He's like,
I know. I liked it better when Ryan was making fun of us.
yeah, right.
All right, let's just jump to something really deep. What do you think happens when you die?
I think Wolverine is the most overrated comic book character. And I believe that we all turn into nothingness.
No.
If you ask me, If you
Does
ask
that know that Wolverine is not the most overrated comic book character?
No, just the comment about after you die. Just, that's
okay.
just no.
I have some medicine in my bag.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that, and
Yeah.
then we can talk about it a little bit later on, because I have a lot of theories about that.
A lot of theories.
Yeah, and if he takes too many of those little capsules,
Yeah,
He'll
depending on my
report
mood,
from
I
the
feel
front.
like, I don't know, Ryan, let's find out. Oh, my gun.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Any other questions out there, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, come on up, sir.
Don't
Right
be
up to the
shy.
mic.
Ask
Right
a question.
Push your way up to the mic. It's
Come on.
okay. Push that little kid over. It's all right.
What's up, Big Helmet?
Hey there. Brian, I was wondering where you get all those kick-ass heavy metal shirts?
All the kick-ass heavy metal shirts? I'm
You have
either...
a major collection.
Oh, I wear a lot of... I was lucky enough to be able to not have to wear a staff shirt on the TV show. I got to wear any shirt I wanted, so it was always stuff I liked, like comedians like Jim Norton, or King Diamond t-shirts, like metal stuff. So I either know them, like Charred Walls of the Damned, I know Richard Christie. King Diamond, I was just a fan, and I know Slagle from Metal Blade, so he sent me some King Diamond shirts. Yeah. There was a situation in season 2, because for editing purposes, they wanted me to basically wear the same shirt every day. That's what it came down to. Like I used to wear 5, then 3. Then they're like, "Oh, can you just wear one?"
Just the one.
Just the one. And I said, "That'll look crazy." But they were like,
They're refining your brand.
They kept like,
They're making the Brian brand.
yeah. They're like, "Do you know how much thought people put into what you wear?" like none at all.
Just say no to conformity.
But
Yeah.
they were like, "You can wear one shirt," and I said, "Okay." I agreed after fighting with them for a while. So I designed my own shirt with a giant penis on it,
Yep.
and wrote Dick Magnet under it with lightning bolts on the side. And I said, when I went in the first day of shooting, I said, "This is the shirt I want to wear."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Just wear whatever shirt you want." Asshole.
I think the kicker was you like cut it right here.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
It's a
it was-
belly shirt
turned it
too?
into a
It's a belly shirt?
I was much heavier at the time, and I cut it into a belly shirt to really emphasize how displeased I was.
Beautiful.
ladies,
Any
you
other
dodged a
questions?
bullet.
You have a...
Right over there, brother.
Yeah, step
Right
up to
Nobody,
the
right
mic.
in-
nobody
mic.
likes the lady who holds up the sign telling you almost have to go.
Yeah.
Your question, sir.
Yeah, I know for a minute you guys were talking about shopping the show around to other different networks. Is that still happening, or is it just kind of...
This is like the DVD or Blu-ray question we always get. It's like, hey, when are you guys coming out on DVD or Blu-ray? We don't make those decisions.
Yeah.
Is someone shopping it around? I'm hoping that they are. They told us that they are, and they probably aren't. So yeah,
I'm one
you're
shovel
screwed.
away from digging out his septic tank. I really
Right.
love it.
Yeah, come on, guys.
I'm thinking of undercutting Ming and telling Ryan I don't need lunch. So
Yeah, Mike, we're in Los Angeles. There may be some very powerful people out here in this.
yeah, right
this
in
audience.
here, Ming.
Just in case there are. If there were an ideal home for us to land, where would you want to land? Where would you want to be
Where
shown on?
should we land?
Where do you want to be on? If they're like, hey, you could pick any network, or maybe that. Maybe,
Okay.
Maybe,
I hear the Sci-Fi Channel is like cheap as hell, so no, not Sci-Fi.
Okay.
How about Cinemax? So like when you guys got married, they could show the honeymoon. And all
That's
that
right.
stuff?
Or you
Oh, yeah,
could actually
after-
wear that Dick Magnet T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After dark. Yeah. Is there somewhere
Give
where
the
you're like,
people
oh man,
what they want, Brian.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want.
Give the people what they don't want, Ryan.
Want a little
Give the
skin.
people what they
That's all.
don't want.
Were you ever, when early on in your career, did you ever like soft core, like you got the matinee idol looks and shit, all
yeah,
handsome?
cheesecake.
Yeah, you're all
cheesecake
cheesecakey.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, was anyone
Oh
like,
yeah, sure.
"I'm gonna-
They asked me to
you're
play
gonna
the
go
lead of the
places,
Red
kid."
Shoe Diaries. No. No.
Damn it! I was gonna look that up.
Never happened. Probably won't.
If it hasn't happened by now,
Not yet. No.
I like that show.
With the Red Shoe Diaries? You love that?
Of course you do, man.
Just tickles you just a little bit?
I mean,
What-
somewhere.
what part
in the,
of it? Just
you know what part. You know what part.
All right, any other questions out there?
Sir, step
All
up.
right, Ben.
How you doing, guys?
What's up?
I was curious what your favorite guest on the show was.
Favorite guest on the show.
Favorite guest on the show, Brian?
I really like DMC a lot. I liked having DMC on. He was like high energy and super
right
friendly.
he's right there.
Yeah, he's actually right
He's
there if you
right
want to go to
there.
his booth. High energy and very friendly guy.
Yeah, even when I got beat down in a rap battle with him, I still felt good.
Yeah.
I felt good. I went against the best and I lost, but I went against the best.
That's good then, because if you went against someone who's like average, like you're like, I lost to the best, so there's no shame in that.
Yeah, if I lost to like Fetty Wap or
Who the hell is Fetty Wap?
it's a long story. I'll tell you later.
I mean, it sounds like mildly racist, kind of,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's his name.
Yeah? All
That's
right.
his name. I mean, you gotta take Stan Lee out of the equation. You know, the former namesake of this amazing convention.
Why do you have to do that?
Okay, all right. Let's not.
Why can't you just say DMC was your favorite character, your favorite guest? Fuck Stan Lee. Say it now.
I'm not
Say it.
I'm not saying that. I would never say
See,
that.
that's why I love Brian Johnson. Just in
So
the mic
if that-
at a Comic-Con, just say it. Fuck
want-
Stan Lee. Whoa! I love this.
I want to see commitment on his end.
Now, I love it that the theoretical guy out there who's going to pick up our show is like listening right now. I can't just say fuck Stan Lee. Done. You guys are dead.
I would never say that.
All we did was try to get Stan Lee back on the show. Like after he was on,
Yeah.
every season we would pitch ideas like, what if Stan did this? What if he was our softball
Yeah.
coach? What if
What if he was this?
Yeah. But by that point, Stan was like, I am tired, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I'm tired now.
And who are you again? Yeah, Mike, did you have a favorite?
I did. Aside from DMC and Stan Lee and who the else did you say?
I did.
I don't care. I loved having Adam West on because I mean
Yeah.
There you go. Are one of you a network executive?
What about?
Then who gives a shit?
But what about Burt Ward? Are you
Burt
prepared?
Ward?
Are you prepared to say fuck Burt Ward?
Yeah, say it, Mike.
No, to
Say
be
it.
honest with you were so pissed that we were having Burt Ward on. You're like, son of a bitch, I don't want to have him coming up here and stinking up the place with his goddamn dog stuff.
Because he was strong arming us until like.
He was strong arming us into like promoting his dog food, which is delicious, by the way. Ming can tell you.
Yeah, it was really
You guys
good.
got strung on by Robin. I'm gonna like it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little boy in tights. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm your boss, and we're like, I guess.
Golly gee willikers, asshole.
Son of a bitch.
Along those lines, this is more of a statement rather than a question. It is only because I do not desire your women that I don't possess your women.
Wow. Ryan Hurst.
Wow.
Ryan Hurst, he could take our women if you wanted.
Yeah.
This is for all of you. Just letting you know. Any other questions?
I think we end on that. That's perfect.
Yeah, I love
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen,
I love your
the
mom.
comic book man.
And Ryan Hurst.
Ryan Hurst, everybody, Ryan Hurst. Check him
Thank
out.
you, Ryan Hurst.
Check him out soon on season 9 of The Walking Dead, everybody. The Walking freaking Dead. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys.